Has April Fool's Day lost its relevancy?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
do we live in a society today where everybody's so like,
that nobody can take a joke?
yeah? I mean, it's dead.
Do you know the comedian Drew Lynch?
Can't say that I do.
He's the guy that stutters.
Stutters real bad.
Oh,
He was he playing like beer league softball or something? And
He got hit with the ball.
He got hit in the head
and then he has to stutter.
big time. So it was basically like a what do they call it,
It's a joke, not a dick, man. Don't take it so hard.
TBE, traumatic
TBI,
TBI. So
traumatic brain
because
injury.
injury starts with an I, not an E.
Yep,
That dude-
right up, boy.
Yeah.
I found him the first time at work when I was in the cube farm.
Hilarious.
And I
This
was
guy's
trying to
good.
hold laughs in so hard I almost farted.
He
It
said
was terrible.
The best one of his best bits were when he was talking about like, could you imagine if I was the voice of your GPS? And he's like, turn, you make a U-turn as soon as you can. Like, I'm not gonna try to imitate it, but like that whole bit is
I have to check it out.
priceless.
I have to check it out.
Now, what's that have to do with April Fool's?
He put a April Fool's thing out about how,
You all right there, big
well,
fella?
I'm trying to hump the table, but I'm hung up on some speaker wires or something down there. Hopefully not. It's my
Just
mic.
run him over.
Yeah, I will. But it was basically like that he was arrested for getting in a physical altercation after one of his comedic shows with a fan that said that they had a thinning bladder wall. Like it's this whole ass. It was just all
Sounds hilarious.
It was, and it was all bullshit, and it was an AI photo of him all like black eyed and shit. That kind of stuff I think is funny because people on the comments were like, "Oh my god, maybe he shouldn't talk so much about gay people in his comic." Or so like it was baiting people to.
Well, Tiger Woods,
and it worked.
Tiger Woods, since we're on the golf train, Tiger Woods said, "See you at Augusta" or something like that.
Yeah,
and then let it run for a little bit. And he's like, "Just kidding, my Achilles is still ruptured."
Yeah,
but I actually got. So we played. So we played on that Monday, Tuesday,
April 1st.
Yeah, we played Tuesday.
Oh.
And two of my assistant coaches, as I'm driving down to Southside, were like, "Hey, not going to be there." Well, we had practice for the JV guys. And I was like, "What do you mean you're not going to be here? Like, you just waited now at 4 o'clock to tell me?" And then they will let it go for a little bit. And they're like, "Oh, I got you, April Fools." And I was like, "Oh, I guess you did. I don't know." But I was wondering about it.
Yeah, good one.
Well, it is when you got to manage 30
little shit bags.
Your words, not mine.
Yeah, I've seen them.
They're good kids.
So there was a little harmless pranks that were being played on some folks up there at my place of employment, and it was the one person wasn't having it.
Really?
Yeah, and I think it had something to do with like some mice.
Paternity test?
No, some mice.
Yeah.
Like some mice. Is that
Oh,
what
we
you
put
call
the tape on the optical eye?
Yeah. So like there were some people that were taping up some mice in one of the billing offices. And then like
so not at the street department.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. So we had to go up. That was Tuesday was when April Fool's was because we had to go up to do our monthly weigh-ins for our wellness checks.
How'd that go?
I mean, I was 2 pounds down.
Attaboy.
Yeah, you're welcome. You know, whatever.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Did you take Dave's advice and take the change out of your pocket, take your shoes off, your belt off?
No, I don't take any of that.
I weigh in like I'm going into a wrestling match. Like, yeah, sometimes I'm in my underwear.
God, I just got the picture of you in a singlet. Poor guy. Hold on, ma'am. I'm going to have to change.
Yeah, you know? So, I mean, that's how. Hold on. I got to go take a shit real quick.
Like the blob from
hold on a
Happy
minute.
Gilmore.
Give me a
Billy
minute,
Madison.
ma'am. I got to jog in place in the hallway for 15 minutes.
Zach,
So
why
anyway-
you got a bunch of trash bags
Don't
in
worry
your
about it.
outfit?
Don't
I
worry
got-
about it.
I
Just
cut
read the
weight.
scale, baby. Just
Gotta
read the
cut
scale.
weight.
So anyway, the culprit of the tape, she got by the person that was getting her unplugged the USB receiver for her wireless mouse.
Ooh. That's dirty.
And boy, she was jacked.
Yeah.
She was pissed. And she's like, well, it, I'm just leaving.
Oh.
So I guess
Say no more.
Fire must have gone out.
she took a trip around the block to try to call their bluff. And then one of the other gals were like, well, since you're out, why don't you bring us back some breakfast when you come back? Savages.
Yeah.
Savages.
I'd say so.
Savages. But yeah, no, I don't know. Like we didn't do much of an April Fool's kind of pranky day down there where I'm at, but we're pretty much strictly business.
We didn't. I was thinking about it, had a couple different topics, and I know in podcast world, this will be coming out on the 12th, which means we're 11 days late, but
That's fine.
I just feel like society has
Hey,
gotten
Donnie,
so
why don't you
serious.
save some of that fish for the rest of us? Look at him.
He's out.
Yeah.
Out.
You're gone.
But it's just kind of one of those deals where, like, there used to be some really good, and like if you're the person that's got on the April Fools, like reacting like that and getting all mad,
Oh, I know.
that's what people love.
Well,
You're
the
better
funny-
off just being like, "Hey, that's a good one, guys."
The funny thing is, though, I love this lady to death. But if you can't dish it out, or if you can dish it out, you gotta
be able to take
You
it.
gotta be able to take it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotta have a broad back.
You know what I mean? Big back.
People in glass houses sink ships.
Amen.
I think you're mixing a couple things up there.
That's what the bartender on
Boondock Saints.
Boondock Saints said.
Oh well,
Let's make like a tree and
Get the f out of here.
get the f out of here.